Can you believe it's like 5:30? Like give or take 5 minutes. It's 5:30 right now. Do you see how dark it is? Check this. There's a moon. A full moon. It's a full moon and we just fell back. And when you're watching this, if you're watching this on day one of watching this, it's an election day. Not to be confused with an erection day. That's a whole nother thing because erector sets are not a thing anymore. They don't exist. That was an old people joke. So I'm in a point of indecision. I don't know what to do about my life. In this month, hopefully by the end of this month, I will have released Meet the Tophers, which is a project that I filmed mostly over the summer, right before my big depression hit, because of all the chaos of my life. The chaos is coming back and I'm trying to fight away from the depression, trying to fight it away. I don't want it to come back. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to do my Dracula voice and I wanted to do it. Went all October, no Dracula voice. So, I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what career to pursue anymore. I wanted to be a filmmaker for the entirety of my 20s. I wanted to be a film director. I wanted to write and direct and produce, and I wanted to have this big giant production company, and everything I did served that purpose. And then at a certain point, I realized I wanted to be married. And then I got married to the wrong person, or the right person at the wrong time, depending on how you might view it. I actually probably think that the second one was the right way to phrase it. The point is, it didn't work, that little marriage of mine. And then I went back, then I went all around. I ended up in LA, and then the year that didn't happen happened. And when that happened, craziness, pandemonium. And I didn't know what to do, so I went home. Spent time with my mom. She hated it. She does not like me very much. She loves me, don't get me wrong, my mama loves me. But I don't think she likes me very much. I think she finds me a bit annoying. We definitely have different opinions on a lot of different things. So she was happy when I was ready to leave and come back here to New York City. Oh, look, it's New York. Yeah. And a full moon just staring at me. The little man on the moon just grinning away. He's all like, okay, I don't know if that's what they, I don't do a good moon impression. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, Indecision has come up. I went through this really bad breakup. It was the first person that I really tried to date and really had put time into after my divorce. And in all honesty, I did a lot of settling. I was like, nothing can go wrong because, I like this person, but also they're not exactly out of reach for me. They're not the most spectacular person I've ever dated. I've always aimed so high when I date. This will be fine. And then the craziest thing happened, She ghosted me. And I had that happen at the exact same time I was making a short film. The short film fell apart. It fell apart in front of my eyes. We're there. We spent actual real money on this. We were in the $1,000 range of budget, which for me is an enormous amount of money. And it's also part of my friend's money too, and we did this together. It did not go well for me, okay? We got some good footage out of it, but we didn't get enough of the footage. It was not properly planned. My fault. It was not properly executed. All of the people working on it's fault. And when I asked to get an extra day or two out of them that we were going to pay for the Airbnb for, they decided not to. So crash and burn. Then I start reviewing the footage and I'm like, oh my God, I can't do anything with this. I can't do anything with this. I don't want to make movies no more. No more entertainment. That's what I said. I left it. I picked the book up that I had been trying to write for years. I picked it back up and I said, I'm just going to do this because then it's all in my control. And then ADD kicked in. I'm sorry, ADHD. Gotta use the proper terminology, man. Even though when I was a young little whippersnapper, man, we called it ADD. But they said, well, you know how to add. Everyone knows how to add. We got to put an H in there. And it's really hard to fight the hyperactive argument. Because when I was young, I was so energetic. Oh, I miss the energy. So, then I kind of like floundered for a little bit. And then I came back to work at the Metropolitan Opera House, which was kind of this dope place I used to work at that's incredibly dangerous. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Dangerous. So I left there at the beginning of the year. And at the beginning of the year, I went and got this other job, and I've been there ever since then. What I did not manage to do successfully is figure out what career job I could start doing. What thing I could put myself into that'll actually pay the bills, lead to maybe retirement money, be able to pay for things like health insurance and stuff like that. I really have had no idea what to do. Then summertime came around and I felt a big change in the air. So I poured myself into this short film, Meet the Tophers. Right there, Meet the Tophers. And here's the problem. I haven't finished it yet. It was such a big undertaking. I didn't finish it because when it came time to finish it, one, I wrote the ending to include my the girl I was dating at the time. I wrote her into the script to do the ending. Obviously, she didn't want to do the ending when she up and decided that I was no good for her. She said, I don't like you, you crazy, Topher. You ain't for me. Actually, she didn't say those things, but she didn't give me much of a reason at all. There's this great thing that happens now when you date people. Yes, Mr. Siren. It's a great thing that happens when you date people now, where they'll just block you instead of talk to you. People don't have to face their problems anymore. They run as fast as you can. Oh, and two being that I haven't filmed anything in a while, and I gotta tell you, not happy with how it's turned out. I'm still gonna release it because I put a bunch of work into it, and my buddy Yulu is in it, and I think the world of Yulu. His enthusiasm, and even though I may have not done a great job of showcasing it, his talent, I believe in this guy. He's a good dude, and he helped me out. Woo, yeah, yo. So I have to finish it. But I'm not really happy with it. I'm in the dark. Where's the light? There it is. Anyways, where was I? Yeah. Oh, and three, probably the most important thing, I'm very limited by the technology at my disposal. I know phones can do everything, but my phone ain't got enough memory to edit the 20, what will eventually be whittled down into 20-minute movie. There's 3 hours of footage, and I'm gonna cut it all down, hopefully, to 20 minutes. So it made things difficult. What you gonna do? So, all that stuff happened, and here we are. Wondering, when are they gonna get rid of daylight savings time? When are they gonna get rid of daylight savings time? I don't know. I did the research. I thought they already did. They haven't. Who's gonna win the elections? By the time you watch this, you already know. And you're probably unhappy with whatever it was, even if there's no winners these days. Two-party system ain't really working out. I don't think that's the most controversial thing to say. I don't. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm not gonna dig deep into the politics, but I'm just sure that people will be unhappy when they have the opportunity to be unhappy. And the two-party system is something that George Washington had vocally said probably shouldn't happen, and we did it anyways. And would you look at that? We're seeing why he said that, aren't we? Yeah, history, it's important, folks. Read a book. Read several books, because a lot of books have slanted. Whatever, anyways. I didn't wear a tinfoil hat, I wore a gray hat today. So let's get back to the things that matter. Me! That's right. I don't know what I want to do with my life. I'm going through a midlife crisis, and you have listened to me talk for 10 minutes. Probably not. You probably skipped through this. But that's where I'm at. I'm about to move. I'm going to leave the place I've been at, so there's going to be disruption. I might change jobs. I've actually been trying to get a promotion at the job I've been at, so even if I stay where I'm at, I'm still going to be dealing with some significant change. I just tripped. I do that a lot. I'd be tripping, yo. And there, I did it again. Ew, there's grossness happening. What I now need to do is figure out a direction to head in. I don't know what that's going to be. Hopefully you'll see Meet the Tophers. You'll hear what in Meet the Tophers, I explore some of the things I've been thinking about as possibilities. One thing I didn't mention is being a YouTuber. Maybe I could be a YouTuber. Oh, I don't have enough time or money to do that full time right now. But if you want to give me money, which gives me time, I mean, you can always send me that money. Send me that money, you know what I'm saying? And in the meantime, I hope you have a good day. Thank you for tuning in to Topher House. I'm out. Bruh. P.S. Did you know that they made a Weird Al movie? It's called Weird. You need to watch it. It's so funny. It made me go, it also made me go, ho, 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 ho. It also made me go, huh? But mostly, my laugh's not creepy. Your laugh's creepy. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Bye, humans.